Welcome back to Speak English with Lee. If you are listening right now, maybe you are learning English late at night, maybe early in the morning, maybe after a long, tired day. And wherever you are, I am very glad you are here.
Lee, today I feel a little heavy. Not sick, not sad exactly, but heavy inside.
That feeling is more normal than you think. Learning something new, especially a language, touches emotions, not only the brain.
I want to be honest today. There was a moment recently when I almost stopped learning English.
Thank you for saying that out loud. Many people feel this, but hide it.
I didn't want to quit, but I felt stuck. I studied vocabulary, I watched videos, I listened to podcasts, but when I tried to speak, my mind became empty.
That moment when your brain knows words, but your mouth refuses, is one of the most common stages of learning.
Last week at work, a foreign customer asked me a simple question in English. I understood most of it, but when I tried to answer, everything disappeared.
What did you say?
I said, "Sorry, my English small." I know it is not correct English.
But the meaning was clear. Communication is not about perfect grammar, it is about sharing meaning.
Yes, but inside, I felt very small. Like I was standing in a room and everyone was taller than me.
That image is very powerful. Many learners feel like that.
After work, I walked home slowly. The city was loud. Cars, people talking, motorbikes passing. But inside my head, everything was quiet.
Quiet in a heavy way?
Yes, I kept thinking, maybe I started English too late. Maybe I'm too slow. Maybe this is not for me.
I want you to hear this very clearly. You are not too late. You are not too slow. You are learning.
It is hard to believe sometimes.
Let me tell you something personal. When I learned another language, I sat in a classroom once and everyone spoke better than me. I wanted to disappear.
You? That is hard to imagine.
Yes, every confident speaker you see today was once confused, was once nervous, was once silent.
That is comforting.
When you arrived home, what did you do?
Patrick.
Patrick,
Patrick.
Patrick,
Patrick.
Patrick.
I opened my English notebook. I stared at it for maybe 5 minutes. And honestly, I almost closed it.
But you didn't.
No, I studied maybe 20 minutes. Nothing big, just reading and speaking quietly to myself.
Proud warmth. That moment is more powerful than 1 hour of perfect study, because that moment was you choosing not to give up.
I never thought about it like that.
Learning English is not only about grammar and vocabulary, it is about identity, it is about courage, it is about patience with yourself.
Yes, learning English feels emotional.
It is emotional. Some days you feel strong, some days you feel like quitting. Both days are learning days.
Lee, do you really believe I can become confident in English?
Yes, not because you are special, not because you are perfect, because you are still here, still trying, still listening.
That makes me feel lighter.
Your brain is learning even when you feel stuck, just like when children learn to walk. They fall, they cry, but the brain is learning balance.
So feeling stuck is not failure.
No, stopping completely is failure. Feeling stuck is just part of growth.
I think I needed to hear this.
And maybe someone listening right now needed to hear this too. If you are listening and today was hard, you are still moving forward, even if it feels slow.
I like that. Even if slow, still forward.
Yes. Imagine yourself 1 year from now, speaking English, not perfect, but natural, comfortable.
I want that future version of me.
Then protect today's effort, even if today was only 20 minutes, even if today was only listening.
I think I understand now. Learning English is not one big moment, it's many small days.
Yes, exactly. You don't fail until you stop trying.
Then I am not failing.
No, you are learning. If today felt heavy, I am proud of you for continuing anyway.
Yes, thank you for trying today.
Keep going. Slow is okay, small is okay. You are doing better than you think. Sometimes the hardest part of learning is not grammar. It is not vocabulary. It is staying when progress feels invisible.
Yes, invisible progress feels frustrating, like walking in fog. You move forward, but you cannot see how far you have come.
That is a beautiful way to say it. Walking in fog. And language learning is often exactly like that.
Lee, can I ask something honestly?
Always.
Did you ever want to quit? Completely?
Yes, more than once. There was one day I remember very clearly.
What happened?
I was trying to speak with a native speaker. I prepared sentences in my head, but when conversation started, they spoke fast, very fast, and suddenly I understood nothing.
That must feel scary.
It did. I smiled, I nodded, I pretended I understood, and later I felt ashamed.
I think many learners do that. Pretend to understand.
Yes, because we don't want to look weak, but learning requires allowing ourselves to be beginners.
That is hard.
Yes, very hard, but also very brave.
I never thought of it like bravery.
Every time you try to speak, even when you are scared, that is courage.
Then maybe I am more brave than I thought.
I believe you are. Tell me, why did you start learning English?
At first, for work, but later it became something else.
What do you mean?
I realized English is not only a language, it is access to people, to knowledge, to opportunities.
That is a very deep realization.
And also, I want to travel one day. I want to go somewhere and not feel lost.
That is a beautiful reason.
But sometimes the distance between now and that future feels very big.
Yes, because you are looking at the mountain instead of the next step.
Next step feels less scary.
Yes, language learning is step by step, not jump to the top.
So maybe I only need to focus on today.
Yes, today is powerful. Today is where all progress lives. Let me share something important. There are 3 stages many learners experience.
I want to hear this.
Stage 1, excitement. Everything is new. Motivation is high. Stage 2, frustration. Progress feels slow. Confidence drops. Stage 3, quiet growth. Less emotional, more steady.
I think I am in stage 2.
And that is completely normal.
Does everyone pass stage 2?
Everyone who continues does.
So stage 2 is like a test.
Yes, a test of patience.
Then I don't want to fail this test.
You are already passing because you are still here.
Sometimes I wish someone told me earlier that learning English would be emotional.
Yes, most people only talk about grammar, not feelings.
But feelings decide if we continue.
Exactly. So, I once met a learner who studied English for 5 years. Not fast progress, but steady.
What happened to them?
One day, they realized they were thinking in English without trying.
That sounds like magic.
It feels like magic, but it is actually repetition and patience.
I want that moment.
You will have it if you continue. If you are listening right now and you feel slow, remember this. Slow learning is still learning.
Yes, I like that.
Fast is exciting. Slow is sustainable.
I never thought slow could be good.
Slow gives your brain time to build deep understanding.
Then maybe I don't need to rush.
No, you only need to continue. One day, you will look back and you will not remember when English became comfortable because it will happen gradually.
That sounds peaceful.
Yes, learning can become peaceful.
Lee, thank you for talking about the emotional side.
Of course, because learning is human and humans feel. So today, if you learned one new word, if you understood one new sentence, you moved forward.
And moving forward is enough.
Yes, it is enough. You are not late. You are not behind. You are on your path.
I feel lighter now.
Good. Keep that feeling and come back to it on hard days.
Keep going.
Sometimes growth is very quiet. So quiet, you think nothing is happening. But inside your brain, connections are building, patterns are forming, confidence is growing, slowly.
I think I am starting to understand that. Before, I thought learning English was like turning on a light. Now, I feel like it is more like sunrise. Slow, but real.
That is a beautiful comparison. Sunrise does not rush, but it always arrives.
Lee, can I share something a little personal?
Of course.
When I was younger, I avoided speaking English. Not because I hated it, but because I was afraid people would laugh.
That fear is very common. Fear of judgment is powerful.
Yes, even when people were kind, I still felt exposed, like everyone could see my mistakes.
Mistakes feel big because we think everyone is watching, but the truth is, most people are busy thinking about themselves.
That is actually comforting.
Yes, most people are not judging you. They're just living their own life.
I wish I understood that earlier.
You understand it now, and that is enough. Tell me, what is the hardest part of English for you, emotionally?
I think the moment before speaking, that moment when I think, what if I say it wrong?
Yes, anticipation fear.
Yes, the fear before speaking is worse than speaking.
That is true for many things in life. The imagination is often scarier than reality.
When I actually speak, usually nothing bad happens.
Exactly. Most real conversations are kind, messy, imperfect, human.
That makes English feel less scary.
Good, because language is human connection, not performance. I remember meeting someone while traveling. Their English was simple, but they smiled, they tried, they communicated, and I respected them deeply.
Not because they were perfect.
No, because they were brave.
I think I want to be that kind of learner. Not perfect, but brave.
You already are becoming that. Let me give you something practical. When fear appears, try this sentence in your mind. I am allowed to be learning.
I like that sentence.
Say it again.
I am allowed to be learning.
Yes, because learning means you are growing. If you are listening right now, say it quietly. I am allowed to be learning.
That feels powerful and kind.
Kindness to yourself is one of the strongest learning tools.
I used to think strict pressure was best.
Pressure can help short-term, kindness helps long-term.
That makes sense.
Think about how you would teach a child. You wouldn't scream at them for mistakes. You would encourage them.
But we are very harsh to ourselves.
Yes, too harsh sometimes.
I think I want to change that.
That decision alone can change your learning journey. There will be days you forget words, you mix grammar, you misunderstand, and that is okay.
Because that is learning.
Yes, exactly. One day you will speak English, and you will not remember how difficult it once felt.
I want that future.
Then protect your present effort, even small effort.
I think I understand now. Learning English is not about being fast, it's about being consistent.
Yes, consistency is stronger than speed. You are building something invisible that will become visible later.
That is a powerful idea.
Yes, and it is true. So, today, if you tried, if you listened, if you learned even one thing, you moved forward.
And forward is enough.
Yes, forward is everything. You are not behind, you are not late, you are learning in your own time.
I feel calmer now.
Good, keep that calm, use it on hard days.
Keep going. You're doing better than you think.
There's another truth about learning that most people don't talk about. Growth often happens right after you feel like quitting.
Really?
Yes, because when you feel like quitting, it means you reached a difficult edge, and edges are where change happens.
I think I have felt that edge many times, like standing in front of a wall and not knowing how to climb it.
Yes, and sometimes you don't climb the wall, you just walk beside it until you find a door.
I like that image. It feels less scary than climbing.
Learning is not always about pushing harder. Sometimes it is about staying patient longer.
That is difficult in today's world. Everything is fast.
Yes, but real skill usually grows slowly. I once met someone who said something I never forgot. They said, "Fast learning looks impressive. Slow learning lasts forever."
That feels very true.
Yes, because slow learning builds strong foundations.
I think I spent a long time wishing I was faster. Maybe I should focus on being steady.
That is a powerful shift. Tell me honestly, when do you feel most confident in English?
When I am alone, practicing quietly, or when I listen and understand most of it.
That is important because confidence starts in safe spaces.
So safe practice is not weakness?
No, safe practice is training.
That makes me feel better.
And slowly, safe practice becomes real-world confidence. Tell me, what is your biggest dream with English?
I want freedom. Freedom to travel. Freedom to talk to people. Freedom to not feel small in global spaces.
That is a powerful dream.
And also, I want to understand movies without subtitles.
That is a popular dream.
Yes, but it feels meaningful to me.
And that is what matters. Learning is strongest when it is personal. If you are listening, ask yourself quietly, why are you learning English? Not the practical reason, the emotional reason.
That question feels deep.
Yes, because emotion fuels consistency.
I think I am learning English because I want to grow into a bigger version of myself.
That is beautiful. One day, you will speak English, and you will not feel like a different person. You will feel like a bigger version of yourself.
That makes me feel hopeful.
Hope is powerful fuel. There is something I want you to remember. You are not learning English to become someone else. You are learning English to express more of who you already are.
That changes how I see everything.
Yes, language is not replacement. Language is expansion.
I like that word, expansion.
Because your thoughts, your humor, your personality all deserve more ways to exist.
I never thought of language like that.
Language is not just communication, it is identity expression. I once met someone who spoke 5 languages, and they told me something interesting. They said, I don't feel like 5 different people. I feel like one bigger person.
That is beautiful.
Yes, because language adds dimensions to who you are.
I want that feeling.
And you are building it right now. Even when you feel slow, you are building it.
I think I'm starting to trust the process.
That is a huge step. Trust is more powerful than motivation because motivation changes, trust stays.
That makes sense.
If you trust the process, you will continue, even on low motivation days.
I think I want to build that trust.
And you will, by continuing even when it feels slow. So today, if you showed up, if you listened, if you tried, you honored your future self.
I like that idea. Helping future me.
Yes, future you is already thankful. You are not late. You are not behind. You are building.
I feel stronger hearing that.
Good. Carry that strength quietly. Keep going. You are becoming who you are meant to be. There is a moment that many learners don't expect. The moment when English stops feeling like a subject and starts feeling like a tool.
A tool? Like something natural?
Yes, like using your phone, like walking, like driving. You stop thinking about every small step and you just use it.
That sounds like freedom.
It is, and it usually arrives quietly, not dramatic, not sudden, just one day you notice you are not translating in your head.
That must feel amazing.
It feels peaceful, like your brain is less crowded.
I think right now my brain is very crowded when I speak English.
That is normal. You are building new pathways, new patterns, new automatic reactions. Let me ask you something important. When was the last time you were proud of your English? Even a little.
3 days ago, I was watching a video and I understood almost everything. No subtitles.
That is a huge moment.
I didn't think it was big. I thought maybe it was luck.
No, that is progress.
I think I don't celebrate small progress enough.
Many learners don't. They only celebrate fluency. But fluency is built from thousands of small victories.
That makes me think differently.
Small wins create confidence. Confidence creates consistency. Consistency creates fluency.
That sounds like a chain.
Yes, and you are already inside that chain. I want to tell you about a moment many learners experience, the first time they help someone using English.
That must feel powerful.
Yes, because suddenly, English is not something you struggle with. It becomes something you give.
I never thought about that.
One day, someone will ask you something in English, and you will help them, and you will realize you crossed a line.
I want that moment.
And it will come, quietly, naturally. If you are listening, you are closer than you think, not to perfection, but to comfort.
Comfort feels more realistic than perfection.
Yes, comfort is the real goal. Let me ask something deeper. If you suddenly woke up tomorrow and spoke English comfortably, how would your life change?
I think I would feel bigger, more confident, more open to the world.
Yes, language opens doors, but it also opens identity.
I think I am not only learning English, I am building confidence.
Exactly. Language learning changes self-image. I have seen learners who started shy and later became leaders, not because English made them smarter, but because English made them less afraid to speak.
That feels inspiring.
Because voice confidence spreads into life confidence.
I want that, not only for English, for life.
And that's why this journey is powerful. Let me tell you something important. There will be a day you speak English naturally, and you will suddenly remember this version of you, working hard, trying, feeling unsure.
And I will feel proud of this version.
Yes, future you will be proud of today you, because continuing when it's hard is powerful.
I think I'm starting to feel stronger inside.
That strength is real, and it grows every time you don't quit. So, today, if you showed up, if you listened, if you tried, you moved forward.
And forward is enough.
Yes, forward is everything. You are not behind. You are building.
I feel hopeful now.
Good. Hold that hope. Use it on hard days. Keep going. You are closer than you think.
You know, there's one more stage in learning that people don't talk about very often.
What stage?
The stage where you stop asking, "Can I learn English?" and start asking, "What do I want to do with my English?"
That feels like a completely different mindset.
Yes, because at that point, English is not the goal anymore. English becomes the bridge to your real goals.
I think I am starting to feel that shift.
That shift is powerful. It means you are no longer standing outside the door. You are already inside the room, just still learning where everything is.
I like that image. Inside the room, just still learning.
Yes, and everyone inside the room was once new there. There will be a moment, maybe soon, maybe quietly, where you will speak English without preparing in your head first.
That sounds like freedom.
It feels like breathing, natural, unforced, comfortable.
I think that is what I really want. Not perfect English, just comfortable English.
And that is the most realistic goal. Comfort creates confidence. Confidence creates fluency. If you are listening right now, you don't need perfect English to live a bigger life. You only need enough English to keep moving forward.
That feels relieving.
Yes, because perfection is heavy, progress is light.
I think for the first time, I'm not scared of learning English anymore.
That is a huge moment.
I feel like I'm allowed to be learning. I'm allowed to be imperfect.
Yes, and that mindset is where real confidence grows. One day, you will help someone else who feels exactly how you feel today.
I would like that. I would like to tell them it gets easier.
And you will, because you are living that journey now. I want to say something to you and to everyone listening. You are not late. You are not behind. You are not too slow. You are learning at the speed your life allows.
That feels peaceful.
Yes, because perfection is heavy, progress is light. One day, you will watch a movie in English and laugh without thinking about language. One day, you will talk to someone and forget you are speaking English. One day, English will feel like just another way to be you. I think that day is not impossible anymore. No, it is not impossible. It is already being built, right now, inside you. So if today was hard, if today felt slow, if today felt confusing, you are still moving forward.
And forward is enough.
Yes, forward is everything. Thank you for choosing growth, for choosing effort, for choosing not to give up.
And thank you for spending this time with us.
Wherever you are, whatever stage you are in, keep going. One step, one sentence, one day at a time.
We believe in you.
Thank you for listening to Speak English with Lee. Take care of yourself, and we will talk again very soon.
See you next time.